We have a couple of legends in the room. Let's start with Ice-T. First became famous as a rap artist, got the whole country talking. Here he is back in the day. More recently, he has impressed millions with his acting ability.
He really is a great actor.
On Law & Order.
Yeah.
Does it so convincingly. He has had a wild life. By the way, he hooked up a while back with Coco.
Well, he didn't hook up, he married her.
Hooked up, then married her. And they created this amazing reality TV show. Again, they got the whole country talking. Their latest project, check this out. Ice-T and Coco. Ice-T looks like a congressman. Coco is his co-host. They have a new talk show coming to Fox 5. You can see it at 11 o'clock, I think, starting next week.
On Monday.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Are you a little nervous? What's going on?
Not really. I mean, this is kind of what we do on a regular basis.
Well, you talk to one another.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, but
and we've shot about 8 of them already. So the nervous part is over, and we're just having a blast doing it. It's fun.
I like your outfit today, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
A real contrast to the congressman I just saw on TV.
A lot of facets to Ice-T.
Now, I mean this respectfully. You guys, for most of your ventures, it was about you, it was about your music, it was about your lives. You're going to have guests coming on. You're going to have other people coming on, and you're going to have to ask about them.
Yeah.
How's that going so far?
It's been great. I mean, you know, people like you, I mean, by being on so many great talk shows, we learned some of the lingo. We learned how people work, working with Conan O'Brien, Seth, you know, Jimmy Fallon.
they put us through boot camp, too.
Yeah, I've been around a long time. I got interviewed by Merv Griffin.
Really?
Okay, back in the day.
In the rapper days.
Yeah, back in the day. So I've had a little schooling.
And Coco, I know that you're so comfortable on TV. I mean, did you forget while you were taping your show that you were actually on TV and maybe said something you shouldn't have said? Yeah.
No,
because that happens to us all the time.
Yeah, but it's live.
Yeah, you guys are live.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, exactly.
So
Not really. And I'm so used to him and what he's gonna say. He's usually saying off the wall stuff. And
he says the off-the-wall
yes,
stuff? I would have thought that comes from you.
No, because he's hardcore, and I'm like rolling my eyes. I'm like, oh my God, you did not just say that. And so I have to bring it back, you know, in a positive way.
There is a safety net, though. We're going to tape. So the producers are like, just go for it. Go as hard as you want to go, and we'll rein it back in if it's a little too much for TV.
Well, the show hasn't even aired yet, and you're already making headlines.
Yeah.
Coco, Ice-T, care to elaborate? You're pregnant.
Thank you. I'm pregnant. Yeah, this is amazing because I've been holding this secret. We've been holding this secret for a long time, and finally the news is out.
What's a long time that you've been holding it for?
Well,
we're gonna tell
yeah.
on the premiere of the show.
Yeah.
And the sex of the baby too, and the name of the baby.
Oh, you got it already planned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The name, the gender, all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
When does it due, roughly? Give us something.
If I tell you,
how about it? Is it due in 2015?
Yes, this year.
Thank you.
I will tell you,
This year.
barely are showing. I mean, I don't see anything.
I know. We always make fun of it. Do you remember that show? I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yeah, there's a show on called I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. I said she could have starred on it.
Yeah.
I didn't. So wait, you didn't know you were pregnant?
I mean, it's just like I'm not really showing. And,
At all.
And my doctor said it has to do with having tight abs. And, you know, I have a fitness app, so I focused on being healthy before I got pregnant, and I think it really helped me in this because when you have tight abs, it takes longer for your abs to expand. So I don't know when that's going to be. It's going to pop out someday. But yeah, I have a little lump. It's there. It's
I don't see anything.
there.
You look great.
Can I see you guys in the talk show environment one more time? That picture. And Ice, I want to ask you, going back, I mean, when you started, sure, there was a lot of great things in your life, but the reputation was like, man, Ice is a bad ASS.
Yeah.
And look at you now. I mean, did you ever?
You look like you're part of the establishment.
Right.
It looked like
you are the man.
You hated the establishment. Now you're part of the establishment.
I bucked the establishment. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, my thing was, and also I've always been a player, so I can always, you know, sharpen up like a steak knife. I can get sharp. I can get cold. I can shine up like a new penny. Don't worry about that. You know, but. Of course, I never thought in a million years I'd be doing daytime talking to middle-class white America housewives. Like, oh, Ice, he's so sweet. You know, like,
Yes.
really? You know, but
And we got a nice percentage of men watching too.
yeah, we have about 35% men in the audience, and that's incredible.
In the live audience.
Daytime.
By the way, is it here or is it in LA?
New York.
In New York, no
we
kidding.
tape it here.
And we can get tickets to come see you?
You should. It's wild.
It is. It's different. You'll go leaving happy and feeling
It's
good
like a
about
big
yourself.
party.
Are you gonna sing? Are you gonna, anything like that?
I have this thing on the show called Icebreakers because I remember like all old school talk shows would always break new artists. Like Ed Sullivan said, the Beatles for the first time. So I'm trying to find new artists and I'm giving them their shot on our show.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Is it just rap, or are you doing other
Everything.
genres?
This thing is just like your show. Anybody could pop up if we think they're interesting.
But yeah, it is like your show because if you guys watched Ice Loves Coco, it's like we're bringing Ice Loves Coco on a set. It's like we're breaking that barrier to come in and talk to us and have a
dogs are
normal
there?
conversation.
Well,
The dogs,
tell us about the dogs.
Yes, they're a big part of it.
Your
They come
two
out,
dogs.
But Spartacus and Maximus.
How are they holding up in this heat?
They love it. They just run around the set. It's bananas. We got them. I mean, it's crazy. We have them. We have Solji. We have our kids. We have my son. You know, we have her sister, mom. People pop up. Anyone from the reality show can pop up on this talk
But
show.
pretty soon you're going to have a baby.
You just pulled that out of your back.
I pulled this out of my back.
You care for a lesson in babying?
listen,
I love how it's a girl.
Ice-T, I know that you have some babies and you know what it's like, but Coco, you better get used to this, lady.
It's okay.
Are you going to breastfeed or bottle feed?
I want to breastfeed.
Okay, that's
Yes.
good. The baby should be happy.
Yes.
I drowned the baby.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, but no, I'm really excited about this. This is like a totally different part of my life where we already got the name. We had the name figured out 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So we already knew.
10 years ago.
So, are you going to be able to get up at night and help with the changing of the diapers, or what do you think? I mean, because you're
And I
experienced.
sleep very hard. The
He
house
sleep-
could pretty much burn down.
Right,
I wouldn't know.
right.
I won't know. So the baby, we put the baby in our room for the first year, so just so we know it's right close to us and we'll hear it.
Yeah.
You know? So
We'll put
I
the crib in
got
our
a few
room.
pointers for her. I know about been through this
Yeah.
drill once.
Right, you have two
Yes.
kids?
Yes.
And a grandchild?
Yes.
You know, all the middle-class white women across America you refer to, they're right. You are a sweet guy. You know, you had this reputation as a bit of a killer. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
but
you know what it is? People always say, Ice, you're so nice. I say, well, you're not my enemy.
Oh.
that's beautiful.
Do you still have enemies?
Don't we all?
Closer than you
Everybody
think.
does. It's all in those eyes.
Yeah. So, you
See
know,
those
I mean,
eyes?
I tell people I'm as nice as you'll let me be.
You can be as nice as you want. And that, by the way, thank you very much for inviting us on the show.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on your show in a couple of weeks, I hear.
Yes,
that would be fantastic.
yes,
Thank you.
yes.
That's awesome. Well, we're so excited for you. So now, let me ask you something.
Okay.
The hormones, are they
Okay.
raging when you go home? Are you nice to your husband after a long day? He's shaking his head.
No,
Yeah,
you
how
would
are your
never-
hormones?
You would never even know she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
She's like
even
no frills, like she's just walking around. I'm like, I have to remind her. I'm like, Coke, you're pregnant. She's moving stuff, doing this.
Yeah, I forget that I am. And
no cravings?
no, well, Shirley Temples and fruit.
Wow,
I
those
get-
are very holistic.
That's it. And the thing is, I never had morning sickness. I've only got sick one time, and it was at night. But I didn't have any morning sickness, so I'm like kind of breezing through it. And I'm gonna knock on wood. I'll knock on glass
You're
instead.
so lucky.
But I'm just really thankful. But I'm just waiting for that moment for something, to happen. Hopefully it won't.
To throw up
but-
or something along those lines.
Yeah, well, or something to go wrong. But
Maybe when you go in the delivery room, you'll be one of those crazy
I
people.
so don't want that. That's the one moment I don't want to go through. I mean, I think all, first, mothers are always worried about that because labor to me is not something. I want to use all technology and medicine you possibly find. You take me to the hospital, put me under, take the baby out, and then I'm good to go. I'm
Really?
just.
You're not going to do...
Au natural? The doula?
Well, no, I'm going to do natural, but the thing is, like, I need the medicine to go along with it.
Oh, yeah, that goes
you know?
with it. Now, are you going to
Yeah.
be there playing catch?
Well, that's natural. When he says natural, Coke, he means no drugs.
No, they're talking about C-section, right?
Right.
No, au natural, there are two ways to do this, apparently. I'm not the expert, but
Right.
you can do it in an emergency room with technicians standing by, or you can do it in a bathtub at home.
Oh,
No,
hell no.
No, that is not happening.
no.
No.
I think you're making the right
Might
call.
drop the baby or something.
Are you going to play catcher, though? Are you going to be in the
No,
delivery room?
no.
You're not going to catch?
Catcher.
No.
Catcher.
wait, like be there when the baby comes out.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna let the experts do that, and you bring me the baby when it's washed and cleaned up and everything. You know,
Man's man.
I'm
I
not
agree.
with all that. I don't want. No, I don't even want to see it in that condition.
Listen, you're a lovely couple. Continued success. We'll tune in.
Congratulations, Monday at 11 o'clock. So
Yes, I
excited, right here on Fox
know.
5.
And then you have to continue to watch because then you'll know the gender and how far I am.
The gender. All right.
Yes, I know. You
We
know,
work in the same office. Maybe
I know,
it'll come up.
I
Who
know.
knows? Thank you so much.
You like to
Coco,
give me
Ice Tea.
hints?
Watch them Monday, 11 o'clock, right here on Fox 5.
Thanks for having us.
All right, absolutely. Hey, we're going to have a super duper mystery guest.
I'm so nervous.
Somebody famous. They used to do this in the old days. You mentioned old school. I got this idea from an old school game show.
The big old.
You got celebrities with blindfolds on. There's Muhammad Ali. They're trying to figure out who the guest is.
What's my line?
This was What's My Line, right?
Right.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, that's dated
All right,
myself.
so we're doing the same thing here.
That's cool.